The Apex Predator on the hunt again. Orton is as dangerous as ever, perhaps even more so.
Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Randy Orton looking so ready for this ambulance match to get himself his first win in this totally unique stipulation. That ambulance match loss you're alluding to was a hellacious match that could have gone either way. But Orton's never been one to live in the past. I'm sure he learned what he could from that match and is now totally focused on the contest right in front of him.
One thing we know for certain, ambulance matches reward ruthlessness, and the Viper has no shortage of that.
Well, Randy Orton has made a career out of psychologically dissecting his opponents. And many of the victims who have fallen for the Viper's schemes stay down for good. Always composed, always in control. No one is more calculated.
Once legend killer, now possibly the greatest legend in WWE history.
The Scottish Warrior is ready for battle. Brandishing the King's Blade. This is a man who fought his way all the way to the top of WWE.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
Something tells me the countdown to Claymore has already begun.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
And you have to remember, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, no submissions, no pinfalls in this very barbaric matchup.
And barbaric is the watchword, Cole. There's just something primal about an ambulance match. Something that's unlocked as soon as that bell... Claymore by Drew McIntyre! This is when you have to make your move. When you have to dig deep and carry your opponent into the ambulance.
Oh! Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
now gets tossed into the ring.
And McIntyre is looking to the crowd for some support. Lariat.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Claymore connects. That might just be all she wrote. If he can only find a way to haul his opponent into that ambulance. Opening the ambulance doors. We know what's going through this competitor's mind.
Looks like he's coming back in. Down. The Sudoku driver. And it's McIntyre that goes for the ride. Watch out!
What? That was just incredible hang time. Was willing to take the high risk to the outside.
RKO out of nowhere!
Medical attention might be needed after that move, and luckily there's an ambulance nearby.
Oh, stop right to the hand. And here we go, returning to the ring. Looking to explore things ringside now.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
RKO!
Did that just happen? That could have done him in for good. Might be the prelude before a visit to the local medical facility. As the arm wringer,
able to fight out with a punch to the face.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Well, the apron all the way to the outside.
Randy completely dictating the pace here.
Drew's power currently being suppressed. And now Randy is playing to the crowd.
Boom! Clothesline! Ooh! He's looking fairly drained.
Yeah, the longer this fight goes on, the more Orton's not going to make it easy on him. That dodge can buy Drew time. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. He's still reeling, and more punishment is incoming. Effective dodge there. Punch connects.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Yeah, we know what an in-control Orton means, and it is nothing good for McIntyre. And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message. McIntyre finally finding an answer to that onslaught. Now's a chance for McIntyre to get back into this match. McIntyre and Orton know this is all about so much more than winning now. This is about pride. This is about solidifying supremacy. And neither man will stop until they achieve that goal. We might be here for a long time, and I, for one, am more than fine with that. He's brought a stop sign, and you have to think he can do some serious damage here. Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. Up high.
Fist directly to the gut. Whoa, set right into the WWE Universe, sitting at ringside.
This is getting out of hand. Oh, man. Ooh, jarring European uppercut.
And it doesn't matter to them where they fight as long as they're fighting each other.
With the stomp. And Orton proved he's as lethal as ever with that attack. RKO. Now make this your time. Get them in the ambulance and slam the doors.
There's electricity running through this arena right now.
Will it be the spark for one of these competitors? Oof, just using the steel chair to weaken their opponent. Oh, man. He's able to slip away from that.
Oof! Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage. Claymore! Now it's all about hauling a carcass into the back of that ambulance.
Whoa, using that hammer like this was a track and field event. And the battle being brought to the Viper there.
Yeah, McIntyre putting as much power as he can behind his offense.
And he was ready for Orton. Punishing their opponent. Clubbing blows. Countering that offense. RKO!
This is the opening. A chance to end this ambulance match and stop this anarchy. Uh-oh.
Get the tables! Exploder to the table!
Just a mess of wood and flesh after that. Great presence of mind by McIntyre. Dodges away. Both superstars countering one move after another. He manages to slip out of the way.
Shoulder tackle. It is beyond electric in here. This energy is on another level. Oh!
Timed his defense perfectly. Way to avoid that. Randy is feeling a rush of confidence right now. He's taking his time heading back in. Finally, looks like they've had their fill of excitement from the WWE Universe. Readjusting the furniture, we know how this ends.
This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. He's headed out to the ringside area.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Uh-oh. Don't bring the fight over here. Better clear out, guys.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. Oh, look at that scope slam. What a raucous crowd here tonight. And he tosses it back in now.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't do what I think you're going to do with that. Ooh, man. Drew fending him off. Ooh, trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Bang! Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. And he retaliates.
He averts the offense. Man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
And Orton now chaining some offense together.
This devastating offense from Orton is so hard to prepare for. Dodge is out of the way. Just that quick. Claymore. He might have just bought himself the time he needs to carry his opponent into that ambulance.
Caught in a bad spot.
Chucked into the back of the ambulance. Shut the doors and this one's over.
This is a hell of a struggle. Just try to close one door.
Halfway to... And they're not ready to let this end just yet. Still more... What an RKO! Out of nowhere. That might have just been the deciding factor in this match. Nothing's decided until someone ends up in the back of that ambulance and those doors shut.
Setting up for something here. Oh, into the back of the ambulance. This could be over.
Look at this. Now just needs to get that second door closed. Pushing with every fiber there.
There's no way this is happening. They escaped.
Miraculous.
McIntyre.
Air raid crash. And looking to cause some damage by attacking the skull. He's in a very bad spot. Totally out of it. Soaring.
Oh, no. Went big and pays for it.
Went for the high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake.
Up on top of the ambulance. What's he gonna do now? My boom! Claymore delivered. He has to put him in the back of the ambulance now. This is the perfect time. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. This is as reckless as it gets. Ascending an ambulance, fighting up in the air. This is crazy. Kick to the... Uh-oh. Arm drag reversal. The ambulance awaits. Just have to capitalize on this opening.
Just torturing his opponent.
Come on, get down from there. They won't listen to you, Saxton. Nothing but permanent damage is on their mind.
Lift it up. What's next?
Powerbomb. And there is nothing but unforgiving steel on the roof of the ambulance. This is the viciousness this match brings out in people.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
No. Top of the ambulance. No, gosh. Just don't. No.
All the way down to the floor.
Definitely not how they drew that one up. Big risk leading to big bruises. Brutal club. Oh no, the poison missed.
Are you kidding me?
And so much damage has been done to the head here. This is RKO. It all comes down to this. Can he get him into that ambulance now and shut the doors?
Picked up and being carried around now.
Tossed into the ambulance. Shut the door and this match is over. Desperately, first door shut, needs one more.
If they can slam this.
And with that, they have won the ambulance match. Make space at the local medical facility.
Here is your winner, the Viper, Randy